What's up, guys? In today's video I'm gonna talk a little about the changes to the game after this split 2 patch that happened 2 days ago. And we're gonna start with some of the legend changes and my opinions, thoughts on it. Let's start talking about Seer. Unfortunately, she's busted. I don't really see why Apex keep on introducing stun mechanics in different legends kits. It's just not nice to deal with, especially in FPS games, and especially in a game like Apex, which is a game that's so movement oriented, and getting stun locked, stuck into place is the worst feeling ever. And Seer's Q is much more effective than it has been in the past. The Q has way more range in this patch, and the heartbeat sensor is way more accurate, both in short distances and long distances. So it really works like a heartbeat sensor now, again. And as I said before, the Q stun locks opponents as well. And with the power amp, the power booster, which, lessens the time for when you can Q next. In your ult, if you have the power booster, you can insta Q your opponents, because the tactical down timer is only 3 seconds. So Seer is really good right now. I don't know if she's as good as OG Seer, but she's definitely meta and definitely annoyable to deal with. So Seer is busted. For your movement enjoyers out there, Pathfinder mates gonna live good this season. As I said in the patch notes when I went over that, I suspected that the gravity boots was similar to how Horizon's perk works, where you don't get, I don't know about stun locked, but stuck in the ground when you fall from a really big height. And that doesn't exist for Pathfinder really. So you can zip up really high and just drop down from the zip, and you can just slide directly as you land on the ground. So for you movement enjoyers out there, it's a really smooth character Pathfinder now. I still think the timer for getting your ultimate again is way too long. It's down from 3 minutes to 2 minutes, which I guess it's better, but it's still really bad. And it's still just a zipline, even though the zipline is way much faster now. Pathfinder is way better now, which is good, but it's not OG Pathfinder good, if you get my drift. For Ballistic, when I went over that in my patch notes overview, I thought the Q would be insane, truly insane. But as I have played it some in both ranked and pubs, I feel it's pretty inconsistent. Just like how it is with the Mega Q, but even worse, because, the Mega Q can get stuck in walls and hurt opponents that way. Whereas with the Ballistic Q, you almost need to hit your opponent straight on for it to stun lock them and put some damage on them through the Ballistic Q. So I don't really know how I feel about Ballistic yet. Maybe it's too soon to say, but I think it's underwhelming. I think the character is better for sure with the upgrades to the legend kit and all of that, but I don't think it's worth to use as a fraggy character in ranked. I don't think it's worth to use at all in competitive if you're into that thing. So it's a little bit of a wait and see thing for me personally. I don't really know how I feel about the character, but it's better, but underwhelming. Let's talk a little about the gun changes as well. The Hemlock decrease in ammo size, I feel like it's noticeable, but it doesn't really take it away as the #1 option for ARs in a game. I still think it's a go-to gun over the Nemesis, which is better now, you know, with the Turbocharger edition, you know. Usually with the original Nemesis, you can kill people with 6 bursts. Now it only takes 2 if you're accurate with the Turbocharger, which is kinda insane. But the Nemesis isn't really a long-range option, which Hemlock can be in some cases. You know, the diversibility with the Hemlock, you know, and the breacher charge, so good. You know, for every type of situation, you know, destroying in Watson fences, for example, with the breacher charge, it's really good. The Nemesis don't really have that diversibility. But, you know, damaging an opponent and all that, the Nemesis is at least comparable to the Hemlock now. So I definitely think, you know, it's Hemlock, a level down, Nemesis. If you're really a close range type of guy, Devotion maybe, you can use it as well. So there has been some changes to the AR meta, which is good. Let's talk a little about the Peacekeeper as well. For the Peacekeeper and for the Mastiff, there's a new hop-up in the game. The Executioner hop-up, which heals your shield up to 50. And in the patch notes, it incorrectly said 50 shield heal up over 10 seconds. But Respawn through their Twitter account Apex Live Comms corrected that and said it's over 5 seconds. So quite good. So if you're a shotgun enjoyer and wanna play the Peacekeeper or the Mastiff, you can through damage. I think it's 400 damage. It says what it is on the screen, which I recorded a while ago. I think it's 400 damage. Then you get the Executioner hop up automatically. And then through a knock, you can regen your shield automatically over 5 seconds. And it stacks. So if you knock 2 guys, you get 100 health over 10 seconds, to say. A really good addition to the shotguns. But I don't think it's really overpowered though, with how extremely good the R45 is and how competitive the R99 still is. And by the way, I've seen some things on the internet that the recoil pattern of R99 is different somehow, but I haven't really been able to confirm that. Maybe I'm feeling something different with the R99 recoil pattern, but I may imagine things as well. So I don't really know about that, but I mean, anyways, I said it now, so maybe you guys in the comment section can confirm that for me if that's true or not. But anyways, that's a little recap and my opinions of the new things in the game. The new gameplay related stuff. Anyways, as you guys may have seen in my video yesterday, there's a lot of game breaking bugs, unfortunately, in the game right now. But hopefully that gets fixed really soon. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, please like. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.